Hi, so this is day 3 in the case study for Profit Singularity. So what I've done now, I've selected a product that I want to promote. So hopefully you've done that too if you've been following along. And now I'm going to create the script. Now, after funnel hacking a lot of these videos and watching the webinar and things like that, I've kind of come up with a script that I believe that they're following, which you can kind of model to if you want, or you can watch the videos that are out there already and kind of get a feel for what these videos need to contain to promote these products. Now, one thing I will make clear is that you're not actually selling the product in the video. So when you make a video ad for Profit Singularity, we're not trying to sell the product. Like, we're not revealing the price. We're not actually trying to convince them to buy. All we're doing is selling the click, which is then going to take them to the VSL of the product owner, who are then going to sell the product for you. So if you're in affiliate marketing, you know that's how it works anyway. We're always just selling the click. So that's what you've got to keep in mind. You're not trying to convince anyone to buy right now. So if you're just joining this video now, and this is basically part of a 10-part video series, it's going to be a full case study on how I'm going to try and make money using the Profit Singularity system without buying it first. Now, if it doesn't work, I'm going to go ahead and buy it anyway because it's still open. Plus, they've got a really good guarantee there as well, 90-day money back guarantee, plus they'll reimburse you $500. Now, it's not cheap, it's $2.5 grand, but with some of the results that they're actually getting from this, it's enough to convince me to give this a good shot. So this is not a new course either. This has been around for a while, but yeah, it's really intrigued me. So let's get on with the topic of this video. So this is the script that I've kind of seen that what they're doing. So this is basically like, if you imagine the video script is what I've outlined here. So first, you've got a big pattern interrupt that qualifies your audience. Okay, so what I mean by that is you need to create curiosity straight away. So it needs to be something that's a bit weird, because this is going back, if anyone done the like the Facebook ads, what I forget his name now, Profit Hero. So if anyone done Profit Hero, those ad images were really odd images. They were like cartoony images, things like that. And I believe that that's kind of what they're doing here as well. So they're using, like, the opening image has to be a bit weird and kind of like stops people in their tracks, kind of a pattern interrupt. So that's what you want to have for the very first opening scene. And you need to qualify your audience. So what you would do is call out that audience. So in my case, I've decided to pick this product, which is a hair loss product called Folexine, something like that, Folexine. So I'm going to go for this product. Although it is $80, and I did say I recommend something that's more like $100, I believe that I'll be able to get cheaper clicks with what I'm going to do. So, but like I said, this is just a complete, like I don't even know if any of this is going to work. I might be doing this all totally wrong, but it's good to give things a try, just in case. Imagine if I did get it to work, it would save me $2.5 grand from buying it. But let's give this a go and see what happens. So you need the big pattern interrupt for the first scene. So let's say for the hair loss one, I'd need to call out my audience. So I'd say, like, are you a man, or are you suffering from hair loss at an early age? Something like that. This is just off the top right now. I'll do this a lot better in a mo. But you want to call out basically your target market straight away. You want to just let them know. I'll zoom in a bit there. So you want to let them know straight away that ad's for them, because what we're doing as well is we're just trying to you can't go super targeted on YouTube anyway. It's not like Facebook where you can select, all these different interests and all this and get it laser targeted. This is going to be a more broad. So you're going to have to kind of shout that person out straight away, because if it's not them, if it's a woman who's, like a 20-year-old woman who's never suffering from hair loss, she's just going to skip the ad anyway, and that's fine, because we only want to just call out exactly who we want straight away. So then you want to say what's in it for them, so the benefits. You could say, no laser hair surgery, like whatever the claims are in the VSL. You would say regain hair in 3 weeks, or whatever the benefits are in the VSL. So you must study the VSL, because otherwise you're not going to be able to learn everything about this product. How do I get rid of that? Just zoom back out. So what you want to do is watch the VSL thoroughly and take notes. So you want to keep these all in mind while you're watching the VSL. So you want to have this script in front of you and then think, what are the big pattern interrupt I can use? What are the benefits? And now you want to agitate the pain points. So you could say, when you look in the mirror in the morning and you see like your hair is thinning, it starts your day off really badly, something like that. Just really get to those pain points. Then you want to show examples or proof. So whatever they're claiming like I said, you're just going off of the VSL really. Whatever's on the VSL, you want to just take everything from that and reword it. So don't copy it directly, but just put it in your own words, make it sound authoritative, and that kind of coming from like an expert point of view kind of thing, like almost like you were some kind of reporter and you were reporting on this. That's where you want to come in. So yes, you want to call out the person, tell them what the benefits are, agitate the problem. So like I say, whatever's in that VSL, you might say, I've tried so many products, none of them are working. Go into that and then, really agitate those pain points. Then you want to show examples and proofs of whatever testimonials they got in the video, or what kind of results. People like facts as well. So if there's numbers you can put in there, so X amount of people regrow their hair in X amount of time under this study, things like that. Try and get really specific with that. And then you want to use like an authority voice. Then it has to be like a new opportunity. So if someone really is suffering from whatever problem you're promoting, or solving, should I say, they've probably tried a lot of stuff in the past that hasn't worked. So they've tried, if it's weight loss, they've tried workout plans, they've tried diets, they've tried all these things, and you have to come from the position in that this is not that, this is something new, this is something you haven't tried before. And you don't even have to tell them what it is. You can just say to them, look, this is a new opportunity. Well, you wouldn't say a new opportunity, but you would just say this is something you haven't tried. You could even list out the things. You've tried weight loss, you've tried the gym, you've tried diet plans, you've tried keto, you've tried fasting. This is none of that. This is totally new. This is a brand new, this has just been released to the public. You want to make it exciting and intriguing. Then the value perception, this is coming back to what's in it for them really. So you maybe want to repeat some of the benefits again. The value perception could be, you don't need to leave your house. You could do this from the comfort of your home, because usually if it's a supplement offer, you could also say something like, you know, this takes 2 seconds to do every day. I've noticed that a lot in their ads. They say, you know, just this 5-second fix. They like to use that a lot. So whatever the 5-second fix is, they can just spend 5 seconds a day taking a taking a supplement, and you know, that's the value perception. So they're not having to drag themselves out to the gym or whatever, or go for laser hair surgery and all that. Then you want some social proof in the video. That's again kind of, I've repeated a couple of these, but this is kind of, you know, like I said, I haven't enrolled in the course. I'm just kind of going off of what I've watched in other videos, because I seem to be getting hit with these ads. And well, my hair's going grey, but I'm not losing my hair yet. So I don't know why I'm getting hit with the ads, but like I said, they do hit a broad audience. So if I was in that target market, maybe I would have clicked on one of the ads. You never know. Would I have bought it? I don't know, but you know, people do. So then you've got the urgency. So you could say like, this video is going to be taken down soon. And another thing I've noticed as well is they kind of go against authority. So mainstream. So whatever the mainstream is, they're kind of, if you've read any of like the Russell Brunson's book series, the trilogy, Expert Secrets and all that, they always say about throwing rocks at the enemy. So the enemy can be like the you know, the medical industry or the hair loss industry, and how we're fighting against them. They don't want us to see this. They're trying to shut us down. All that kind of angle really works, because then people think that they're getting in on something, so they're excited and they're like, oh, you know, maybe I shouldn't even be seeing this. Like, maybe I'll click now before this gets taken down. So that adds to the urgency to get them to click through. And like I said, you're not selling the product in the ad. All you're doing is selling the click. So once you've got that urgency, then you want the call to action. So you can say, you know, this video's going to be taken down because the big pharma don't want you to see it, and it's all playing on that angle. Then you give them the call to action. So you say, click the learn more button below, or whatever you want with that. Now that seems like a lot of work, but if you kind of put these bullet points out, and then try and just flow in this kind of script by what I do is, what I done for this one is I watched the VSL, and then I just listed out, okay, so big pattern interrupt, what can that be? I listed out 3 or 4 there. What's in it for them? I listed out a few benefits here, listed out pain points here, and I just put like a few bullet points under each of these. And then what that does is then that gives me a basis to work off. Now, I would consider myself an okay copywriter. I'm definitely not a great copywriter, but I can write, you know, I can write a sales page or an email. So if you have got copywriting experience, obviously that helps. With all this chat GPT stuff out now, you might even be able to do a script on that. I haven't tried, to be honest, but I'm sure maybe in the program they suggest that now. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't bought the product, but if this works, I won't need to. So okay, so that's it for this script. Now I'm going to actually show you a script that I've created based off of my product, which was this hair loss product. So by now you should have selected your product. So I wanted to show you, let me just zoom out there. Let me show you the script that I came up with. Case study script. Okay, so let me zoom in. Okay, so based off of the VSL, this is the script that I came up with, and I'm going to try to emphasize those points that I went through in the previous script as well, so you can get an idea. But when you, by the way, just to interrupt, when you're making these, you start getting really creative and thinking, wow, this can work for so many different products, and you don't have to actually, I guess you don't need to stick to the Profit Singularity system. You could like do this in for so many other ways. Like you get a big education from this funnel hacking process, and it gets really creative, and you start thinking, wow, I can build an email list with this. I can, I can sell any product once you go through this. So let me go through this and I'll try and emphasize those points. So this is what I came up with for the script. So although hair loss is common among men between the ages of 25 and 40, it's absolutely not normal. Okay, so that's what I've come up with there. So that's, like I said, that would be the pattern interrupt. Interrupt. Okay, so that's the pattern interrupt there. And then this is kind of like, I guess this is kind of like a pattern interrupt as well. It's more like a curiosity thing. So hair is considered an organ just like teeth and nails, and should definitely not be deteriorating at a young age. So I just got that from the VSL because it's just easier. These are top copywriters that have obviously put a lot into this. So there's no need to get, too creative and start like trying to come up with your own things, your own hooks and angles, when they've already paid a whole bunch of money for like a top copywriter to do it. So that's what we've got, the big pattern interrupt. And then here we've got some curiosity. So like we want to be hooking them in to the video by introducing something like some kind of pattern interrupt. Pattern interrupt is like a belief that they already had, and then you're going against it and saying, although like people probably think hair loss is normal, but here I've kind of said, no, it's not normal. Hair, teeth and nails shouldn't be deteriorating at a young age. So that kind of wakes them up a bit and makes them think, oh, shit, is this for me? So here then I've got a question. So why are you going bald, and what are you going to do to stop it? Okay, so this again is just like a hook, trying to get them to stick into the video. So here I've put like a benefit. So I'm going to put a what's in it for them here. What's in it for them here. So that will go here. So here I've got the what's in it for them. In this video, I want to show you a natural organic solution that will increase your hair follicles by 88%. And again, I've just got this from the VSL. I haven't come up with this stat. This was in the VSL, so I'm just sticking with that. And from our data, so here I'm kind of, okay, I've got more facts here as well. So I've said we can now produce 2,200 strands of hair per square inch. So that kind of lets them know that they're like, this could become, you're coming across as more authoritative and more factual, rather than just saying something really vague like this can increase, like this will reduce your hair loss. Well, when you say buy 2,200 strands of hair per square inch, it sounds more factual and it sounds more believable, and it's coming across as more authoritative. So that's how you need to think about this when you're writing this stuff. You don't want to be sounding vague. You want to be giving them hard facts and stats and real results and things like that. So here I've kind of here this would be like something that they've tried before that is like, so I'd say this is a new opportunity here. Now, although I did say you should flow in the same order, I haven't clearly here, so it doesn't really matter. I'll keep doing that. I need to zoom back in. That's it. So although I've said like stick to the flow, doesn't matter too much as long as you get these points in. So this would say I would say is a new opportunity, if I can speak, a new opportunity. So it doesn't involve rubbing lotions on your head every night, dangerous laser therapy, and you definitely won't need to spend thousands of dollars on a hair transplant. So these are all the things they don't want. Okay, so we're saying it's not that, it's not that, it's not that. You know, it won't cost. It will cost you a fraction of just that. And then I've suggested a price in the moment. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into the more agitating the pain. So agitate pain. Okay, so here I can say there's nothing worse than seeing photos of yourself with thin straggly hairs that make you look like you suffer from an illness. That sounds pretty harsh. That was another thing that was in the VSL, so I just took it from that. Will this get approved? I don't know, but you know, I'm only just going off the VSL here. Oh, it keeps doing that. Yeah, I'm only going off the VSL. So here we're agitating the pain. Like, I knew this firsthand when I used to date women. I'd pray that they wouldn't reach up to touch my brittle hair or reveal my bald spot. So that's pretty strong there. Again, I got the gist of this from the VSL, and that was part of the reason that I put it in there, just because I found it quite strong when I read it. So I thought, why not add it in there? My social confidence was disappearing faster than my hair was, and I couldn't take it anymore. So this is where I'm really agitating the pain. And then I say, why do some people have thick, long, strong hair while you have an embarrassing wisp of nothing? Now, have you seen how I've gone from me? So I've talking about, I've been talking about people in general, saying, you know, how people suffer from this and this and this. And then I've kind of turned it around on them quite subtly and said, you. So this is, if someone is suffering from hair loss, suddenly they think, okay, this is about me. So, you know, then they're going to think, okay, this is probably for me. So is this genetics, or is something more devious at play here? Here you've really agitated the pain, and now you kind of hook them in again. Before I tell you about the solution, let me check out some of these success stories we get bombarded with every day. Then here I just literally copy and pasted a few of the testimonials, because actually on the VSL, I forgot to mention, on the VSL, if it will let me open it, click there, you can get the script here as well. So that's quite an important thing I should have mentioned. So you can actually get the script from here, and then you can you can copy and paste anything you want into like literally don't copy and paste the script, because that's not going to work. Plus the videos are super long. So yeah, I just got a few testimonials out there, and then here I kind of suggested that it's like I'm coming into the authoritative voice. So I'm saying thanks to one brave scientist who was willing to go the extra mile and look to the nature of the root cause of hair loss. And then here I've established the authority by saying Dr. Robert. And now here, this is like the new opportunity. So if you're watching this video now, you're at the forefront of this brand new discovery, new being quite important, which is unlike anything you've tried before. So like I said, they've tried this, they've tried that, because if they think, oh, it's something I've tried before, they're just going to switch off, they're going to skip the ad. So if it's something they think they've never tried, they're more likely to stick around. So that's what I've done there. New opportunity. there again, I've put new and unique. So this is a breakthrough solution that won't cost you thousands of dollars on a hair transplant. And then here's the call to action. So click the button below to watch the full presentation. If you don't take action today, it could cost you your confidence. So here I'm kind of like agitating the pain again, because each time the sun goes around the earth, you're losing more hair. I found that quite, again, that's from the VSL. I found it amusing, so I thought I'd put it in. So to join 120,000 men who have taken action today, so that's again from the VSL. Now, I didn't add much scarcity into this, to be fair. Like, I should have added a lot more in, but this is just like a first test video anyway. And for the sake of this case study, I just wanted to put something together just to show you like how I would do it. And yeah, so that's for the script. So once you've got this script, save it, and then in the next video we're going to create the voice for this. So we're going to upload this script into some voice generating software, which is like an AI voice, and then that's going to give us our video script. And then following that, then we'll actually create the video in one of the other videos. So if you want to get this full case study, obviously all the links will be in the description for like the full 10-part course for this, which is free on YouTube. So yeah, check that out, and I'll see you in the next video.